Hello guys, a pleasant evening to all. This is Mike Padua and we are back to our latest update for the second week of August 2023. This is for Monday through Wednesday, August 14 to 16. And this is our English version brought to you by Typhoon2000 in partnership with Naga College Foundation, Aboitiz Power, Bank of the Philippine Islands, Avenue Plaza Hotel, the local government of Naga City, headed by our Honorable Mayor Nelson Legacion, and our Honorable Congressman of the 3rd District of Camarines Sur, Congressman Gabi Bordado. So let's begin with our update. Here's the latest GovSat for today, Monday, until tomorrow, Tuesday. Nothing changes. It's still the same. We have a slow-moving Typhoon LAN preparing to make landfall over Southern Honshu, just south of Osaka, and it's likely to pass over the city of Osaka within the next 18 hours. And we have here a connected subtropical low pressure area in the vicinity to the east of Shanghai. And monsoon trough is connected to another cluster of monsoon clouds here to the north of Guam. So Guam and Saipan are experiencing some thunderstorms and strong winds from the southwest because of the Southwest Monsoon, which is covering the whole of western Micronesia, Palau and Yap included, and the eastern portions of the Philippine Sea. So there will be some VZ and big waves over these areas. And the monsoon trough is connected to another shallow LPA in the vicinity of Chuuk State in eastern or central Micronesia. And we have here a visitor from the Eastern Pacific and the Central Pacific. It crossed the international date line through the weekend. This was once Hurricane Dora, and it retained the name, but it entered PAR last Sunday, and it was classified as typhoon because it's over the Western Pacific. As you know, tropical cyclones over the Western Pacific west of the international date line are known as typhoons, while those to the east of the international date line from the Central Pacific up to the Eastern Pacific along the west coast of Mexico, it's called hurricane. And also across the Atlantic and Gulf of Mexico, they are known as hurricane. Okay, so they change the classification depending on the basin, depending on the basin where the cyclone is. So that's why it was reclassified as a typhoon, but it's all the same. They are both tropical cyclones within our planet. So Dora right now is rapidly weakening. It's just a tropical storm, and it is likely to dissipate into a low pressure system within the next couple of days as it moves into hostile environment, strong upper level winds, and increasing and decreasing sea surface temperatures over these areas. Okay. And over the Philippine Islands, it's almost, it's all the same through the weekend. And today we have the southwesterly surface wind flow, or weak Habagat, bringing some thunderstorms in the afternoon or evening. Right now we have a strong thunderstorm occurring over Naga City. Early this afternoon, there's one also along the Calabanga-Tinambak area. And that's a part of the tropical weather when we don't have when the Southwest Monsoon is inactive or on a break. We expect these localized thunderstorms to occur. And also across Mindanao, there will be some thunderstorms in the afternoon or evening. The Southwest Monsoon is quite dry as of this time. It's currently in a break, not bringing more moisture, not bringing intense precipitation, just dry air, dry winds, and big waves over the areas of Batanes and Batanes Group and the Panatag Shoal, and also across the northern portions of the South China Sea and West Philippine Sea. So this is the effects of the dry southwest monsoonal flow. Okay, so much of the southwest monsoon, the wet one, is located to the east of the Philippines, from Marianas down to western Micronesia, up to the East Philippine Sea. Okay, so LAN will begin within the next few days, and then we are going to observe this cluster north of Guam for another tropical cyclone formation, which we are expecting through the weekend. But no worries to the Philippine Islands. It's not expected to visit our country. And again, the Southwest Monsoon will remain this way. Localized thunderstorms in the afternoon or evening. So there you go, the decaying Typhoon LAN. Actually, it re-intensified a bit back to Category 2, but based on what we see on the latest satellite loop, it's likely to weaken once again because of land interaction over Southern Honshu, and it's likely to dissipate or become a tropical storm once it exits the Sea of Japan. And here's the cloud cluster that we are observing for a possible future tropical cyclone formation once LAN is gone. And here's Dora, trying to reorganize, but it's likely it will be teared apart. And it's likely to be teared apart by this upper level low. Once a tropical cyclone is very close to an upper level low, it will be teared apart. Okay, it will dissipate within the next couple of days. So that's the fast animation from the University of Wisconsin Tropical Cyclone page. Here's the zoom-in satellite animation for the Philippine Islands from windy.com. So as the afternoon progresses to the early evening, we are now observing lots of the developing localized thunderstorms, clusters of them across southern Luzon, from Bicol, and also over central Luzon, portions of the Benguet, portions of Cordillera Administrative Region, and almost all parts of Visayas, Mimaropa, and Mindanao. There are lots of thunderstorms as we move into the early evening. And here's the track of LAN, showing to you that it's now nearing landfall over southern Honshu, and likely strong winds and heavy rains will be expected overnight through tomorrow morning. Okay, and here's the wind forecast from the European model for the next 3 days until Thursday. So tomorrow afternoon, LAN is no longer a typhoon. It will make landfall over southern Japan or Honshu area. And the Southwest Monsoon will continue here, the dry monsoonal flow over Batanes, Pabuing Islands. So areas here will be experiencing some rough seas. While here, light southwesterly winds that could generate more thunderstorms in the afternoon or evening will be expected tomorrow, Tuesday. And that will be every day during the afternoon or evening until Thursday. Okay, and then here's the new LPA that is likely to form to the northeast of Ogasawara, and we are going to keep an eye on this for possible development into the next tropical cyclone. But most likely that path of this is towards western or southern Japan, and the Southwest Monsoon will remain weak for the next 3 days. And for the rainfall accumulation for the next 3 days, until Thursday or Wednesday, we expect more thunderstorms across Mimaropa, Visayas, portions of Mindanao, particularly the northern portions and western portions. That includes Zamboanga Peninsula and portions of the Bicol region. While Luzon, there are also isolated thunderstorms expected, especially along the mountainous areas of Cordillera, Ilocos region, Central Luzon, Metro Manila. So expect thunderstorms every afternoon, although it will be more intense over the Visayas and Mindanao area, including the Sulu Archipelago and Mimaropa. Okay, so this is now the extent of the Southwest Monsoon, being slightly strong over the Western Pacific because of the ongoing El Nino. And this week we are going to release a new update regarding the El Nino for August. We are going to create a separate video on that so that you can clearly focus on the situation. So there you go. That's the latest for this Monday evening. This is Mike saying have a safe evening. Take cover when we have some thunderstorms with lots of lightning. And Thank you so much for watching our channel.